So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway.
You know, Peter, I'm relishing the chance to see the cool and classy Rafa Marquez. He has a composure about his game that most defenders envy, and that enables him to be used as a deep line midfielder too.
Yeah, the defender's defender.
A great reader of the game.
Best.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good ball, good take. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Throw it. Rijkaard. Gerrard gets a foot in here. There's a sharp hit of ball here. Drives it in. It's bounced back off the post. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Best. And now a sudden chance to counter. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nicely aimed pass. Kagawa. Little pass back. That is a great pick out. Now it's come to nothing. And now they can clear their lines. He's in a great position here. Beckenbauer. Paris Saint-Germain still without a single shot on target. Shifted it to the flank. He's in space and looking for options. And they've got rid. Nicked it back promptly. Beckenbauer. Oh, nicely intercepted. Totti, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And the shot's on here. Well, that could be danger here. Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tonali, that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, easy pickings there. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And a quick announcement today.
Paris Saint-Germain
From today's match is now
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Paris Saint-Germain go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Paris Saint-Germain carrying a one-goal lead. Kagawa. Best very much a man of this moment. Totti. Yamal given the lift of his goal. Now it's Batistuta. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. He'll fancy himself from here. Great chance here to level it up. Now, and the shot! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Oh no, this does not look good.
Paris Saint-Germain really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Darwin Núñez. Number 21,
And that's
Sunil
another
Chhetri.
throw.
Number 22, Kagawa. Number 8, Gerrard. Coming on the
That's
field,
not Boswell.
number 10.
Tries to play it
Mbappe.
through. And that is a burst! He has done it! And the comeback A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's dealt with that really well.
Now there's a great block, if ever there was one.
It's a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for options for movement. And the finish! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
That's Batistuta. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Mbappe. That ball looks a good one. Oh, robust challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, no messing about, it is red. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Substitution.
So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Tonali is standing over this one. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. Lovely. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless!
The goal scorer.
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And now he has 2. Chance! Mbappe. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And that's it. Paris Saint-Germain can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Guys, it is late. As you can see, I got the lights turned down low so I can just chill back. Description of what stream latency is. By default, normal latency is checked, if I'm not mistaken. To kind of explain how that interacts with you doing your live stream is one.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Portugal.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has been cleared. Costa Curta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Probing pass. It's played through for him. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Mbappe. He's making a real surge on the left. He's picked his way through. Well, the Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Lovely feet. And it's Vitinha. He's going for goal! Spread out to the left. Olise. Cristiano Ronaldo. Odo. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's skewed away. Odo, Herring, takes a shot. Half an hour played now.
This is the time you need that pace.
Vitinha. And this is Ronaldo. Good read, needed to be.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Costa Curta. Odo simply refused to be outdone there. Paz receives it in a good position here. Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance! Goal! Portugal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Portugal have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to.
Oh, what has happened here? There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Paris Saint-Germain.
Just a quick announcement.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 5, Yamal. Number 8.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's an imaginative pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Messi.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling.
Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Quarter of an hour into the second half. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He's found a way through. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Decent chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vitinha looking for a runner.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Into the last quarter of an hour. Vitinha. They'll have one final crack at it. Very nicely done. Totti touches it back. Costa Curta. And here's Diaz.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Olise. No, that's been intercepted.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
For big header! Harmlessly behind.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 22.
Paris Saint-Germain are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Number 4. Park Ji-sung. Coming on the field.
Rijkaard is always getting the pitch for targets.
Number 24.
Looking for the run.
Pushkash.
The Marlon spots
Number
it.
23.
And referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Brazil.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Oh, a lovely bit of skill. Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Shot and goal! Oh, it's fallen loose again. That's another chance. Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, somewhat off target. Nicely shaped ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's gone for a throw-in.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Oh, easy pickings there. Nedved. And it's Messi. Ibrahimovic is onto this. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's found a way through. Mbappe. No way he was going to be out-muscled. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's superb. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. 30 minutes gone. Ekitike fired deep towards the back post. Oh, it's Batistuta. Over to the left. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Gerrard. And it's O'Reilly. That's a good run down the left. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. Now the ball in. Ibrahimovic finds himself offside. Works it forward. That has been slung wide. That is a brilliant interception. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well, there's the clearance. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Just a quick
Paris
reminder
Saint-Germain.
today, please refrain from
Yeah, I
parking
like the fact
outside
that there
this
was a
stadium.
genuine flow
Thank
to
you
this
very much for
game,
your
as well as
cooperation.
intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Paris Saint-Germain are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 11, Batistuta.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
The ball goes in. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Knocks it out wide. Played back in. Big chance! Played out to the left flank. Aimed in towards the centre. O'Reilly. In again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played down the flank, and he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Time and again they are repelled. Plays a sharp little ball here. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's managed to get free, place it in low, and it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Will somebody who can whip in a decent cross please make himself known to this team? It can't be that hard, can it?
Half an hour gone in the second half. Rijkaard looking to pass their way through. It could be in here. Puskas! Off the post. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Totti really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. He rises! Messi. Cafu. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Mbappe. Ambitious ball here. Messi. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Belletti. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Jisung is looking to influence the game from out wide. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. That's that, the end. Paris Saint-Germain are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim. Pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Giving the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
A very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
Lovely, now then. He's having a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. Quality ball. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Looking for the run. That has been cut short. Belletti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Paris Saint-Germain are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Messi. Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. Spread it left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Cafu gets good distance on it. Schlotterbeck has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. It's Park Ji-sung. Played out to the right. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Yamal. Tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Messi. Nice looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Boys, it's Cristiano! It's hit the upright. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Costa Corta. Park Ji-sung. Spread out to the left. Cafu shows great strength. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Time and again they are repelled.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Threads one in. Oh, the clearance is short. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Paris Saint-Germain.
Please turn your attention to
Well,
the
let's not
screen
beat
for
about the bush,
information
Peter. It's
provided by
been
the local
fairly
police.
flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked,
Substitution
and
for
the answers
Norway.
need to be found in a
Number
hurry.
9, Batistuta. Coming on
Whistle
the field
goes,
is
and we start the second
number
half.
18, Andy Cole.
Paris Saint-Germain
Substitutions
really need
taking
to
place.
bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Paris Saint-Germain come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Knocks it into space. Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. Cole did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
He's cut it out. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Cole! Brilliant by Cole! About as smooth as it gets. And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Norway are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's been slipped through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
What a throw in. That's a shade optimistic. Norway appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's got away. And the finish! They've scored! With so little time left. Grandstand finish. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Paris Saint-Germain give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it.
Tries a shot! Goal! Milan! And the game springs instantly to life.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. That's a sharp pass. Matthäus. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Belletti. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Tries to pass it through. Bellingham. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to... Batistuta! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. It's their second corner of the game. Rudiger is there, and he can get that clear. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he's away. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Gently done. And it's Totti. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No luck with that dink over the top. Mateus. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe. And he plays one through. Now it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, classic Batistuta! About as smooth as it gets. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Park Ji-sung defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his
2
man.
minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Now it's Messi, played out towards the right wing. He has found the way through. Chance! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more. Draw. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent.
Thank you for your
They need
cooperation.
to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's found a way past. Park Ji-sung cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Looking for the run. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Stoichkov. He's given the time to pick a pass. Park Ji-sung goes on a run down the left wing. too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Great vision. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Bellingham. And he's whipped it across. This time, surely! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And now he has two. So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish of true class!
After 75
That really
minutes.
is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Substitution.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now the delivery. Cleared away. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught in a terrific header. And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this
Substitution in
upon
progress.
himself to get it won.
Paris Saint-Germain making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And this is Stoichkov. And the finish! It's in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Substitution for Milan. Number 13, Messi.
We have got changes
Coming on
here
the
from
field
both sides, in
is
fact.
Number 19.
So all square with almost no time
Substitution.
remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Has been indicated.
He's shifting through the gears here. Cafu. And Mateus. That looks a good ball through. Oh, what a ball chance! Oh, he's been caught on it. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate.
That's that, the end. Paris Saint-Germain can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
Reminder today that smoking is only allowed
Thoughts
in
on what we've
areas
just
shown on
seen?
this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're underway.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and
the shot! It's loose, and there's a race. In he goes again! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Romario is offering a wry smile there.
France with the corner, they're first. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. And he shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Rijkaard has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, it's hit the post! Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Bellingham. Looking to pass their way through. Well, that's been cut out, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different... Takes a shot! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Romario. This is Romario. Romario showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's bust. Real chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. France have their second corner now. Messi plays it short. And it's Zanetti. Now it's Messi. Ball driven towards the far post. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Car. 15 minutes till half-time. Bellingham. That's been intercepted. Played out to the right. Yamal making progress on the right-hand side. Yamal stood his ground strongly. That's tidy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Just the goalkeeper to beat. No way through, so back it comes. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Mbappe. And this is Totti. Owen. Oh, easy pickings there. Totti.
There will be 3 minutes added
Gerrard.
time.
Now it's Romario. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's just...
And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half.
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game.
Please have your
And
entry
it's
tickets
easier
at
said than
hand,
done,
as
as we
it's
know.
time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Substitutions taking place.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Decent progress down the left. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Park Ji-sung. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He is through here. Oh, he's done well. Great stop. Didn't quite meet it right. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. And this is Messi. That's good play. Messi. Nicely aimed pass. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's being urged to shoot. Decent chance! Goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila. Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the finish!
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Engages and forces him off the ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. And here's Batistuta. Park Ji-sung.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
France have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. So, third corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Romario. Now it's Owen. Oh, no joy this time.
France nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Totti tries a measured ball. Bayern breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Gerrard. We are into stoppage time. Lahm looking for options for movement. Messi. Header! He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the...
And there goes the final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. Schlotterbeck making his 200th appearance today, I guess. That's the most significant team news.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Shoots! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's picked his way through. Hoisted in. And he's there to clear it. First quarter of an hour gone. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Paris Saint-Germain are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Looking for options for movement. Yamal is onto this. Haaland. Yeah, that's well seen too. Oh, this looks sharp. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Threads one in.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's worked it through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. And Park Ji-sung! Oh, that is rather wayward. Out for a throw. Thrown-in pass. It's a promising position. And he's had it nicked away. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And a chance! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Added time.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong...
And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Paris Saint-Germain are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Paris Saint-Germain, number 5, Yamal. Coming on the field is...
And that's the second half starting.
Lee Cannon.
Paris Saint-Germain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Paris Saint-Germain come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Batistuta looks to get on the end of this. Park Ji-sung is one whose deliveries we all know about. It's a throw-in.
Paris Saint-Germain.
That ball looks a good one. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nice-looking ball. Yamal. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Couldn't squeeze it through. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Mbappe. Rodri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Out towards the flank. Decent chance! Haaland! That is brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's got away. Chance, surely! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
75 minutes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Substitution.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's managed to gift it back. Park Ji-sung. He has found a way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Abiati with the clearance. That is good alertness. Totti. 5 minutes left on the clock. Can he get on the end of this? He's away! That's a little off target. Deftly away.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Decent progress down the left.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 22, Francesco Totti. Coming on the field is number 10, Dani Olmo.
That pass isn't the best. Haaland! And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Paris Saint-Germain against Inter.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Referee's given a throw. Van Dijk. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal. Great vision. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Mbappe. And the ball is out of play. Van Dijk. It's Camavinga. Martinelli. For Olise. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Marmoush. Knocks it out wide. Camavinga. Shevchenko. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now it's Yamal, caresses it through. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Shevchenko. That is ended up in no man's land. Yamal! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, what has happened here? That's another chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Oh, now here's a chance! Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Defending of the desperate variety. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, that's a little loose. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's gone for goal. Oh, that was no routine save.
Thought he actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Martinelli. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Security
Who's the first half compared with your expectation?
Paris Saint-Germain deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more, considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Paris Saint-Germain go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 5, Yamal.
That gets things going for the second
11,
half.
Batistuta.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Lee Canyon. Number 18, Adriano.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Stoichkov.
Oh, shooting chance! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal
And Partisson! Oh, there's a probing ball. Chance here to counter. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, he's burst through. And this is Marmouche. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Totti being hunted in packs.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just has to be done.
Adriano. Oh, the ball's run loose here. In towards the back stick.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Camavinga. Can he get on the end of this? And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Over to the left. Stoichkov. Well, that looks a decent ball. Elects to cross. He's gone direct here. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Takes on his marker. Played out to the right. Now it's Lee Kang-in. He can run onto that. And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that.
Adriano. Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain, number 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here?
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
That's the keeper's ball.
Paris Saint-Germain.
That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Lee Canyon. Lee Canyon.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think
There
it's
will be
going to be
5
very
minutes
hard for
added
them to find the
time.
character to respond from that.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out to the left flank. And here's the chance to counter. And that will be it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Lee
Just a quick
Kang-in
announcement.
picking up the
And
Man of the
deciding
Match
what we're
award,
about to
and no
announce today's
surprise
lottery
there.
numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a
Any
ticket.
reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez.
And he's had a hit! Magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Number 8.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Great ball if he can get there. And Batistuta! Olise absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Tries to play it through. Mbappe picks it up out wide. And he shoots! It's anyone's ball now.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Gakpo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. And he's managed to get free. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rafinha, and the shot! It's a goal! Manchester United are back on level terms. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Schlotterbeck has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Kubasi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. No, he is not giving anything away. And here's Isak, and the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Now it's Isak. And here's Valverde. And here's Rafinha. And it's Valverde. And he's on his way. Picked out brilliantly. Great chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Quick reminder today.
That's a really interesting game, but they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Lottery numbers.
Substitution in progress.
Second period then underway. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Paris Saint-Germain different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, this looks sharp. Puskás! It's there!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by... Oh, smashing header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Valverde. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Hakimi.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Now it's Gakpo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rafinha does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might...
It's Totti! Valverde. Now it's Isak. This looks promising. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Hakimi with a beautifully timed run.
Well, when you're watching a ball being played from that distance, you can't take your eye off the defensive line.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the way through. Crossed it. He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Manchester United, number 22.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Can he get on the end of this? Whistle's gone, that's foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9, Olise. Number 19, Isak. Coming on the field, number 4, Mbappe. Number 18, Erling Haaland. Substitution.
Paris Saint-Germain will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. I think we're just about done here. Hernandez. Mbappe. Stood up well to him there.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
4 added minutes has
And he's
been
picked
indicated.
it up out wide. Tries to get it clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Takes a shot. And that's it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
France against Paris Saint-Germain.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a great chance! It's come back out to him. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Paris Saint-Germain, after 11 minutes, is
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Park Ji-sung. Now he's got space here. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
In with the challenge. Played out to the left flank. Played in by Park Ji-sung. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! Oh, take taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Looking for options for movement. Shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Yamal with the short one. And it's going to be another one. They've played it short. Can he finish? Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating. That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. This looks promising. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Good reason for optimism here. Cleared away. France are looking to go forward now. Coming up to half-time. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Paris Saint-Germain are down to 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Alcanus. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, well played, lovely. Mbappe! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Paris Saint-Germain in control at half-time, 2-0. Mazraoui. Oh, it's Batistuta. Can he latch on to this? He has found the way through. Yamal. Very nicely done. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Belletti. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Batistuta. Hakimi. So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Batistuta. Nice looking ball. Laporte kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messina. And it's Hakimi. It's a good run down the right. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that could set him on his way. And he's on his way. And Batistuta! Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets. And the lead is extended still further. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 23.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Batistuta finds himself offside.
Substitution for France. Number 7. Number 10. Coming on the field. Number 22. Bruno Fernandes. Number 15. Erling Haaland.
Batistuta. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Lobbed in behind. Oh, delightful ball. Danger averted for now.
Substitution.
Belletti. That is lovely. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Needs the return pass. Paris Saint-Germain are coasting towards victory. But that has not gone well. Into the last 5 minutes. Bruno Fernandes is on. Oh, smash! Oh, it rattles the bar.
There will be 3 minutes.
Decent
added
attempt,
time.
but not quite good enough. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Knocks it into space. Tries a shot! In he goes again. And that may well be that. That is that. Paris Saint-Germain, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
Please make sure to watch the
Batistuta
screen
picking up
for an
the man of the
information
match
bulletin
award,
from the
and
regional
no
police
surprise there.
department.
Paris Saint-Germain. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome to
kick off.
today's match.
The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Terrific header! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Well, the angle wasn't good, and neither was the keeper. He scored then when he had no right to.
Gabriel Batistuta! Gabriel Batistuta!
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Batistuta!
Now it's Shevchenko. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Messi. And that's played in low. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Yamal, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Flashes it across. That has been knocked clear. Mbappe. That's a good run down the left. Antalyaspor couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
Tries to play it through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Shevchenko. Yamal. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. De Bruyne has created one goal already. He's in space and looking for options. Yamal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And that is goal number 20. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Zabani. And it's Salah. He engages and forces him off the ball. Out to the left it goes. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And yes, it's him again. Paris Saint-Germain will 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mbappe. And he's forced to go back. Now Costa Curta. Now it's Mbappe. De Bruyne. Spread it left. He's the return pass. Great ball, and he's in here. Iniesta.
There will be 3
Mbappe.
minutes added time.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Okisum is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. He's shifting through the gear. Mbappe! And it's there! incredible spell. They are flying. And that's it.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Paris
Just a quick
Saint-Germain
request to
3
you,
ahead
everybody,
after a
to please
remarkable
kindly
half.
remove
Who
any
knows how
cars
many
parked
more
on
will
the road
follow.
outside the stadium.
So off we go once more. Mbappe. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Balde. And it's Ødegaard. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Played out wide. And here's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
He's had a shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Alexander-Arnold. Sabani. And it's Balde. And he's intervened well there. De Bruyne. Yamal with 2 goals already to his name. He's got away. Chance for a shot! And it's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here. Mbappe! He's got a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 8.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Paris Saint-Germain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
Mbappe! Well, the first goal came from this. Antalyaspor are looking to go forward now. Balde. Dani Olmo. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Takes a shot! And he steered it beyond the post.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
The field is number 14, Messi. Substitution in progress.
Paris Saint-Germain will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And Batistuta! Not out the best in the keeper.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 8.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Coming on to replace him is number 17, Luis Diaz. Substitutions taking place.
And now they can spring out. He's going for goal! Keeper always had the measure of that. Alexander-Arnold.
There will be 5 minutes
Goretzka.
of time.
Messi. Diaz is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. He's found a way through. Zabani does really well to win the ball there.
Substitution.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And they've got rid. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. As you can see, we've already started here.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia, and takes the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. Mali are looking to go forward now. Guardiola. And Wan-Bissaka. Roberto Baggio. He's got away. Szoboszlai. And it's Laporte. Roberto Baggio. And Kessié. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He's gone for goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. Messi with the short one. It's a good-looking delivery. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto Baggio. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Shevchenko. Well, there's a probing ball. Spread it left. Back into the middle. Batistuta. Oh, he's been caught. And the finish! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Well, how's that for a class finish?
After 25 minutes is number 11, Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand them...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And it's Laporte. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
Messi. Messi going... Can he finish? It's hit the upright. And now they can clear their lines. Yamal's cross. And he's there to clear it. Closing in on goal. No, that's been intercepted. Wan-Bissaka kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's good running with the ball. He is through here. He's had a shot. No mistake. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Marley grabbed the equal, and he shoots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back. Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
Well, his positioning was just spot.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Paris Saint-Germain are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for options for movement. And Shevchenko. It's bounced back off the post. Park Ji-sung. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Roberto Baggio looking to add to his goal. Belletti. De Bruyne driving through the middle. And a chance! Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Schlotterbeck is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Belletti. He's a sharp little ball here. That's tidy. Yamal! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Number 5.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Dani Olmo to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's in on goal. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Dani Olmo tries to clear. Played with finesse. Aviati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 11, Batistuta. Number 8, Mbappe.
Now it's
Coming on the
Kane.
field,
Now
number
Simeone.
14, Messi. Number
Paris
17,
Saint-Germain have,
Luis
after this,
Diaz.
one further
Substitution.
opportunity to make a substitution. Szoboszlai. Now it's Kane. Simeone.
That's going in strongly.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Spread out to the left.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 3 minutes
That's
added
a
time.
good run down the left. Roberto Baggio. And it's Messi. We are into overtime. And that is as far as it goes. Paris Saint-Germain have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference.